Hi, my name is Mickey. Have you ever had a vision of flying in an airplane or soaring across the world or traveling wherever you wanted to travel in your life? Well, I had that opportunity to travel around the world, and I was given many more opportunities after that. I'm going to explain to you and show you how and where I went and where I traveled in my span of 20 plus years when I went to Southeast Asia. My first trip to Jakarta, Indonesia. And I'm going to take you there with me right now as we go around the world. Once again, I'm Mickey. Please like and subscribe and listen for more. We're going to have some wonderful stories. I'm going to tell you about my journey with my band. Here we go, around the world. Let's go. I never dreamed of flying around the world, but when we got the first opportunity to go to Asia, it didn't take me long to say yes. All I had to do was learn a few songs, and I was given the opportunity to go. I was rapping at the time, so I had to learn to sing. I was given a few songs, I practiced and practiced. Before you know it, I was ready. The place we would work for was the Hard Rock Cafe in Asia. So not just one country, because Asia is a continent. For those who don't know, Asia is a continent, and we worked in many different countries. But we didn't know this at the beginning. Now, we had played in many clubs in the States, so we had a great chemistry. The band was already together. We just had to figure out a way to incorporate all the new songs that we were going to do overseas. We were going to do originals and also cover songs overseas. So we just had to practice and practice and practice until it was time to go. Then we were all ready. My first passport in 1994. That lasted 10 years. Each passport lasts 10 years. Now I'm on my third passport. Wow. So it's been a journey. When it was time for us to go to Asia, we got delayed a little bit. We were supposed to leave in May. Then we ended up leaving in July or August, if I do recall. But we were all cool, and that was cool. I arrived at the airport with my family. I arrived at the Philadelphia International Airport with my family. We were living in Jersey at the time. We were all excited. Everyone was excited. Everybody's family was excited. The band was we were over the moon. We were so excited to go and ready. We were all ready for this. We knew that this was something. And this journey that I didn't know was the beginning of something that would last me for over 20 years, 21 years to be exact. This was my journey to Asia. We arrived in Singapore, which was our first layover, which actually is the first country in Asia we set foot on. And we were lucky and happy to be there because we had a lot of turbulence, but I'll write about that in another story. But we were happy, and some of the members were even wanting to kiss the ground after that turbulence, which was really, like I said, I'll write about it in another story. But we had the layover for a few hours in Singapore airport, so we just chilled for a bit. We checked out the airport, we walked around, we did what we could. We played a little volleyball. I remember hitting the ball back and forth. We had fun. We were all ready for this journey. We continued our journey on to Jakarta, and we were met by the Hard Rock staff, which were all very nice. They took us to this house, which was a mini mansion that had about 5 bedrooms and a few bathrooms. And one bedroom that was outside in the back. It was like a little guest house in the back where our manager Jeff stayed. As I said before, maybe I didn't say, I was traveling with a 7-piece band called New Religion with our manager Jeff, rest in peace. And we embarked on this whole situation. We were a great cover band in the Philadelphia area, playing up and down New Jersey, Philadelphia, even Delaware. So we had an opportunity to go overseas, so we took it, and we loved it. And some of us even stayed even longer, which was me and a few others. I went only to stay 3 months, end up being 21 plus years. The neighborhood where our house was pretty nice. It was pretty pretty nice neighborhood. You could walk around and you could see things. We even actually could go out and play with the locals. But we just were excited to be there and ready to get to the club and see what the club was like. When we arrived at the club, it was beautiful. It was great. It was in a department store called Serena's, right next to a telecom, which is right across the street from the Australian embassy, which below the Serena's had a McDonald's, and on the side, I think it was a KFC, if I do remember. I do remember the telecom because we used to go there all the time. Serena's I remember because I bought a few things from there, which was beautiful. It was a great thing, great area. Our manager Jeff was working with an Indonesian artist named Anto Jono, which is one of the reasons why we got the opportunity to go to Asia. So shout out to Anto, miss you. And from there it was just boom, that's it. We had 2 duty meals at the Hard Rock. We had lunch and dinner. We didn't eat breakfast there because to eat breakfast and lunch at the Hard Rock would be a hassle because the traffic was just so bad in Jakarta. But Jakarta's still a great place. The traffic's bad in LA too, but you know, it is what it is. You know, they're both great places, you know, and we just put up with it. We did our breakfast at the house, and then late at night, if we miss our dinner, we would go to all McDonald's, which was right under the Hard Rock, below the Hard Rock. Right after our show, we would just go into McDonald's, which opened up, I think, 24 hours, if I do believe. First performance night, we were all so excited and a bit nervous. We walked up and we noticed that there was a line. We were like, wow, there's a line of people outside. And when we went inside, you know, the place was packed and dinner was being served because it was around dinner time, you know, a little bit before 9. And everybody was just going crazy, and we were in the back. We did our thing, you know, New Religion, our prayer, right before we got on stage. We did our thing, and as time goes on, went on and on and on, we met more people. We became popular, more popular, and then we got the offers to go to the other Hard Rocks, which were all around China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, and Bali, and our journey began from there. I can't say anything else. We made a lot of people smile. We ate a lot of different foods. We tried a lot of different things. We were ready for a journey that we didn't even know what to expect. We just knew that this was something that we loved to do, and this is what we wanted to do. And we also worked on a few things, like we worked on our original songs. We put out a cassette in Jakarta, and we did a lot of other things. We met a lot of people, which I still know to this day. Shout out to Johnny, shout out to Rosa, shout out to all my friends in Jakarta, shout out to all my staff in Jakarta. Shout out to the band New Religion, rest in peace, Jeff. I can tell you this for sure, that Jakarta will always have a special place in my heart because it was the first place in Asia, actually the first place I ever flown to in life. And knowing that for me has a special place in my heart because it was the first place, once again, as I said. And the last place I was Malaysia, Penang, Malaysia, in the span of 1994 to 2016. And all this is what I'm gonna cover in my journey around the world. So please take this journey with me. Please like and subscribe, and come back. Let's take this journey together, and I'll show you and tell you what I've done. And also, you can experience with me. I'll even have some guests. Stick around. Let's go around the world. I'll see you next time. Thank you, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I love you all. And remember, treat everybody like you want to be treated. Live life, love life.